Think you know the story of John Wayne Gacy? Think again. While the name Killer Clown has become synonymous with horror, many chilling details and unsettling questions about his life and crimes remain hidden. Between 1972 and 1978, Gacy terrorized a community, claiming the lives of at least 33 young men and boys. But what makes this case even more disturbing isn't just the number of victims. It's how he managed to lead a seemingly normal life while committing unimaginable crimes, and how systemic failures allowed him to evade justice for so long. Today, we'll go beyond the headlines and uncover the darkest secrets of this case, revealing what many still don't know. John Wayne Gacy seemed like the perfect citizen. He hosted neighborhood parties, participated in charity events, and even dressed as Pogo the Clown to entertain children. But behind this mask, literally and figuratively, was a man with secrets so dark they only began to unravel in December 1978. That's when Robert Piest, a 15-year-old boy, vanished after meeting Gacy to discuss a job opportunity. The investigation that followed not only identified Gacy as the culprit but exposed years of meticulously hidden crimes. Did you know that long before his arrest, there were clear signs something was wrong? Gacy had already been convicted of sexual assault in the 1960s but served only 18 months of a 10-year sentence. Despite this record, he rebuilt his life in Norwood Park, a suburb of Chicago, where he became a trusted businessman. Behind closed doors, however, Gacy turned his home into a literal graveyard. Between 1972 and 1978, Gacy lured teenagers and young men into his home with promises of work and easy money. Once inside, his victims never left. Gacy used manipulative tactics to gain their trust, including a twisted magic trick with handcuffs, before subjecting them to unimaginable horrors. The most chilling detail? He buried 29 bodies in the crawl space beneath his home, describing the act with unsettling detachment as practical organization. How did he manage to get away with it for so long? The answer is as disturbing as the crimes themselves. Many of his victims were marginalized, runaways or teenagers from broken homes, whose disappearances were often dismissed by society and authorities. Even when neighbors noticed foul odors coming from his house, Gacy's charm and reputation deflected suspicion. Everything changed with the disappearance of Robert Piest. The boy's mother insisted to authorities that Gacy was the last person to see her son alive, which finally led to a search of Gacy's home. Investigators discovered evidence that defied explanation. The unmistakable smell of decomposition, personal belongings of missing boys, and, ultimately, bodies buried beneath the floor. In total, 33 victims were attributed to Gacy, but some believe the real number could be higher. Even after his arrest, Gacy continued to manipulate and shock. During his 1980 trial, he attempted to plead insanity, claiming he had multiple personalities, but the brutality of his crimes left the jury unconvinced. He was sentenced to death after just 2 hours of deliberation. While awaiting execution, Gacy painted and sold his artwork, a macabre reminder of his ability to draw attention, even from behind bars. Yet even with his execution in 1994, the story of John Wayne Gacy is far from over. Advances in DNA technology have helped identify some of his previously unknown victims, but many remain unidentified, their stories forever lost. Perhaps most disturbing are the lingering questions. How did Gacy manipulate so many people? Did he have accomplices? And could he have been stopped earlier if society had paid closer attention? The case of John Wayne Gacy is more than a story of horrific crimes. It's a stark reminder of how appearances can be deceiving, how systemic failures allow monsters to hide in plain sight, and how much we still have to learn about the signs we overlook. Now, we ask you, could Gacy have been stopped earlier? Were there warning signs that were ignored? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others so they too can learn the shocking details behind this case. Join us next time as we explore another chilling mystery. Until then, stay curious and vigilant because not everything is as it seems.